all the leaks around the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake have reached a point where it barely feels like a rumor anymore. Multiple credible reports now line up on this same thing. Ubisoft is preparing to unveil the remake very soon, and the strongest leaks, rumors, and expectation is that it'll happen at the Game Awards on December 11th, which is very soon. That timing makes sense because Ubisoft's internal financial reports point to the remake launching before the end of March 2026, which all but guarantees that the reveal has to happen in the next few weeks. They've already penciled it in internally for a release week around late March 2026, so they need marketing to start rolling almost immediately. The leaks also make it clear this won't be a simple graphical facelift. Ubisoft is reworking major systems from the ground up. The biggest shift is the move toward a more RPG-style structure, similar to what we saw in Origins and Odyssey. Progression, gear systems, all of that is supposedly being rebuilt to fit modern Assassin's Creed conventions with the parkour system of the original Black Flag. I'm not sure how I feel about these RPG elements being mentioned, but we'll really have to wait and see for that. I love the old style games, just simple action-adventure parkour games. The modern-day Abstergo storyline is also rumored to be minimized or even removed entirely. The remake seems focused on immersing players fully into Edward Kenway's pirate world without any interruptions. The game is also said to be built on the same tech foundation that powered Assassin's Creed Shadows, meaning upgraded animation systems, advanced lighting, better water simulation, improved ship physics, and a smoother transition between land and sea. That last part is important. Apparently, the remake is working to eliminate the clunky loading moments that existed in the original. Boarding ships, diving underwater, climbing the jackdaw, all of that is being rebuilt to feel more fluid, more natural, and visually closer to how modern AC games behave. Several insiders have also repeated that Ubisoft is treating naval gameplay as the centerpiece again. Instead of just upgrading visuals, they're polishing ship combat, reworking boarding sequences, and potentially adding new enemy ship types and more dynamic weather systems. The idea is to make the ocean feel more alive and more dangerous, with bigger storms, more wildlife, and more varied encounters at sea. Even on land, the remake is expected to bring updated stealth mechanics, improved parkour animations, revised combat flow, and new contextual interactions to make the Caribbean feel more reactive. The most interesting moment in this whole situation came from Matt Ryan, the voice of Edward Kenway, who basically confirmed the remake's existence by accident, after hinting that players might want to get ready to replay Black Flag. Ubisoft allegedly contacted him with legal pressure to stop talking. When voice actors get gag ordered, it usually means a reveal is close. There are also claims from reliable insiders that Ubisoft is being extremely protective of this project because they want Black Flag to anchor their remake initiative. If this lands well, it could open the door for a new cycle of remakes built with modern tech instead of endless annual releases. Black Flag is the test case. When the remake is shown, what fans will be looking for is pretty straightforward. How far Ubisoft actually went with the modernization. Did they overhaul AI? Did they rewrite missions to be less linear? Did they add new islands or expand some of the smaller ones? How deep does the RPG integration go? Is it lightweight progression or a full Odyssey style system? And how much freedom is there now that modern hardware allows bigger crowds, better physics, and more dynamic naval systems? The leaks make it sound like Ubisoft understands exactly why Black Flag became such a standout. The freedom, the naval combat, the sense of adventure instead of forced linearity, and they're trying to push that identity even further. If they manage to merge that with modern gameplay systems, this could easily become one of the strongest Assassin's Creed projects in years. And the timing of the reveal couldn't be better. The Game Awards has become the go-to stage for major announcements, and Ubisoft has already started teasing that they have something big coming. Pair that with the almost guaranteed release window in early 2026, the mounting leak consistency, and the legal pressure around voice actor comments, and it all points in the same direction. The remake is real, it's almost ready to be shown, and we're right on the edge of its official unveiling. Now the additional leaks that have popped up over the last few days go even further. Some insiders claim Ubisoft has quietly expanded the playable landmass, not by a massive amount, but enough to make certain islands feel more lived in. again. New interiors, expanded jungle paths, extra towns, and improved fort layouts are all rumored additions. There's also been chatter about revamped underwater exploration, not just visually upgraded, but more interactive, with better wildlife behavior and improved treasure diving. On top of that, Ubisoft supposedly rebuilt enemy ship AI, so naval battles feel less predictable. Enemy captains flanking, ships coordinating attacks, storms actually affecting accuracy and maneuverability. All of this is meant to push naval combat towards something more reactive and less scripted than the 2013 version. The remake is also reportedly integrating the seamless cloak and dagger stealth mechanics Ubisoft has been experimenting with in recent games. Better hiding spots, more complex patrol routes, and improved detection logic are all part of the package. And if the leaks are accurate, combat speed and hit reactions are being updated as well, making sword fights feel more grounded and less arcade-like. And of course, there's the performance side. The game is targeting high frame rate modes on PS5 and Xbox Series X, with dynamic oceans, dense crowds, and ship-to-ship combat running smoothly. What's interesting is how much pressure is on Ubisoft to get this right. Players have been frustrated with some of Ubisoft's recent decisions, so choosing Black Flag as the project that could reset expectations is a big move. If they deliver a smart, polished remake that respects the original but modernizes it meaningfully, this could become a major win for them. It's the safest, smartest entry to rebuild trust with the community. The Game Awards reveal lining up with all this momentum only adds fuel. Ubisoft has done major reveals there before, and if they show even a small slice of gameplay, a Jackdaw sequence, a new stealth section, a reimagined Nassau, that would instantly become one of the biggest moments of the show. And honestly, it fits. Black Flag is still the most beloved Assassin's Creed for a massive portion of the fanbase. Bringing it back with modern visuals, smoother movement, upgraded combat, and deeper naval systems is basically guaranteed to dominate conversation the moment it's shown. And the thing that makes all of this even more interesting is how much the community is paying attention to Ubisoft right now. People still love Black Flag, but they want reassurance that the remake isn't going to lose what made the original special. There's a real desire for the studio to prove they can take something beloved, update it properly, and still keep the freedom and identity intact. That's why every small leak hits harder than usual. Players want to know if Ubisoft really understands the assignment this time. There's also been talk that the remake might influence the future direction of the franchise. If this comes out polished, focused, and genuinely modernized, it could set a new baseline for how Assassin's Creed handles its worlds going forward. That's part of why the upcoming reveal is so important. People want to see if Ubisoft is putting real weight behind this or if it's just another box-checked release. So far, the leaks point toward the former. The truth is, Black Flag is one of those rare games that managed to hit the perfect mix of exploration, character, atmosphere, and systems.